Failure doesn't make you a failure. Let me remind you of something this morning. Failing at something does not make you a failure. I shared this thought a few years ago, and honestly, I think I needed to hear it just as much today as I did then. There's a quote from Ken Robinson that says, "If you're not prepared to be wrong, you'll never come up with anything original." Think about that for a minute. How many times have you talked yourself out of trying something because you were afraid you might get it wrong? Maybe it's a new job, a new business idea, a relationship, a creative project. Maybe it's something you wanted to do for years, but keep telling yourself, "I'm not ready," or "What if I fail?" Well, what if you do? What if it doesn't work? What if you make a mistake? What if you have to start over? That doesn't mean you failed at life. Means that you learned something. Some of the most important lessons we learn don't come from getting it right the first time. They come from getting it wrong, figuring out why, adjusting, and then trying again. And let's be honest, sometimes failure is simply evidence that we were brave enough to try. So today, I want you to ask yourself, what have I been avoiding because I'm afraid I might fail? And what would happen if you gave yourself permission to be a beginner? You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing to take the next step. Go try something new today. Work on that project. Dust off that idea. Take a chance. And if it doesn't work, learn from it and adjust. Keep going, because failure isn't the opposite of success. Sometimes failure is part of the road that gets you there. So, what are you going to try today? Let's get out there and do something a little scary. And let's get it done. Have a happy Monday, friends. Bye.